Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me. And sorry about the ding. I'm doing a dirty video again this week, or for this check-in on my phone. It is, what time is it? 8:20 p.m. Saturday night, so I'm sorry about the super late check-in. I honestly wasn't even going to do one tonight. But, you know, here we are. And yeah, I'm laying in bed, like, totally moo cowing right now because I, I've been on the run all morning long since, like, 8 a.m. And, spent most of the day with my friend Carmen, which has just been really amazing because, one, she hasn't been able to get out of her house for a while due to having a baby and just having some lower back issues and injuries and stuff like that. So we got out today, went and got some coffee, and then went and walked around Goodwill and went to the Dollar Tree and stuff like that. And just had some fun. And on the way home, my car threw an error message again. And I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just oil. It's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since I checked the oil and all that other stuff. And so I went to Jiffy Lube a couple of towns over from me. And they topped up all my fluids or whatever. And then when I asked them to run the error code, they're like, "Oh, sorry, we can't do that. We don't have the device to do so, and we really can't clear out your any error codes anyways." And I'm like, "Well, first of all, yes, you do have the device. All Jiffy Lubes have the device because it's part of your overall service package that you do for your customers. But okay, you're telling me you don't have it. Fine, pat you on the head, feed you from the hand, move right the hell along." So I went to O'Reilly's over, you know, while I was over in that area, and same issue there. They had the little error code reading device, and I don't know what the hell I'm looking for. I mean, I'm not a mechanic. I barely can operate a computer anymore. Back in the day, I was like freaking computer genius hacker. Well, not even a hacker really, but like I'm a computer person. I do computers all day long. I can make websites and I can do photography and photo editing and all that other fun shit. But automobiles, not my strong suit. I do have the ability to kind of diagnose it based on how the car is acting or what I hear. And so, sorry, my foot injury, whatever the hell you want to call it, is acting up, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. So, yeah, I can usually diagnose what's going on with the car or whatever just based on how it feels, what it sounds like, so on and so forth. So thankfully, I'm blessed in that area. But so if it's what I did some Google searching and stuff like that and found the what the error code means and things like that, and learned a few new things about cars, like what Bank 1 versus Bank 2 means and stuff like that. And I went online and I read through a forum on Subaru Foresters and found out that that for my year of Subaru Forester, that is a typical part that kind of wears out. And at the dealership, the part's usually like $30. I found it online through 1A Auto or A1 Auto, something like that. It's a place that I bought brakes for my car, and got like a really good deal. I got two rotors, the calipers, and the brake pads for $89, and at O'Reilly's they wanted 356 or 86. So if I get the part through that 1A Auto or A1 Auto, whatever the hell it's called, it's gonna be like $22 after shipping, give or take, and it's about a week or two. So that's kind of cool. And I did a YouTube search and found a mechanic that was like, I think his channel's called Straight Talk Mechanic or Straight Up Mechanic or Simple Mechanic or whatever. I'll leave a link um to his thing down below so you could take a look at it. But it looks like it's a super stupid easy fix. He showed what he did. He just pulled off the little connector, put a wrench down there, twisted it 2 or 3 times, popped it out, put some sealant on the new one, popped it in, tightened it up, clicked it, and boom, it was done. So if that's the case, even me with my limited knowledge and manual dexterity when it comes to auto mechanics or whatever, because like I said, I'm not mechanically inclined at all. And I blame my parents because they never got me an erector set or any of that other stuff. No. I had Legos and stuff growing up. But, yeah, so even with my limited knowledge, I should be able to do it. It's just getting the tool to do so. And any person who has a tool set or is an auto mechanic should have a 24 millimeter socket and an extension bar for their ratchet set or whatever. So I'm praying to the old gods and to the new gods that it is really that simple, really that easy, and really that cheap to do. And I just realized I have like this funky hair poof going on. Sorry, total random just squirrel moment. So yeah, all that is what's going on right now. So yay me, high fives all around, because why not do it like the week before Christmas, and having to drive 30 miles to go to my family's house and all that other stuff, and still have crap that I got to do around town. So yeah, I'm not too thrilled or happy about that, but at least for right now, my car's still running. It does say that it needs to be changed out more sooner than later, if that is the issue. And if I absolutely have to, I have access to another car. It doesn't have insurance on it right now, so I don't know if I risk using my car or I risk using the other car and just hope for the best. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. I may go back to O'Reilly's and see if they have the part and how much they're going to charge me, but knowing that I can get it for less than $22 online, I may just say, thanks guys, but no thanks, and just do my own thing and order it off of the internet and just pray for the best until then. I don't know. I really don't know. I know I'm rambling now. So, getting into this week's stuff, on Wednesday, I did the video and talked to you guys about doing my doctor's appointments and stuff and having a bunch of lab tests done. So the testing came back, and it in Wednesday's video, if you haven't watched it, and even like sometime last week, I talked about my foot hurting really, really bad, and finally getting my diabetes doctor to do an X-ray when my primary care physician wouldn't do an X-ray, and so they did the X-ray on my foot, and it doesn't look to be broken. He's thinking that it's soft tissue damage just because of my weight and because I'm walking and I'm not really using the best quality of shoes. As a matter of quite some fact, my shoes are pretty much falling apart. And so I started wearing a newer old pair of shoes that I have. That have a little bit of cushion in it and stuff, and I've noticed that my back pain has almost significantly decreased, but foot pain is like just ouchy right now, and I don't know if it's being exacerbated by the fact that it's really cold and damp outside right now. I'm hoping that it's not arthritic, but I'm going to try to get in to see my orthopedic doctor hopefully this week. I know that he goes back to New Jersey for the holidays to go see his family, and so I don't know if he's already gone or what. So maybe he can like sneak me in under the wire before he goes. Otherwise, I can at least see him sometime directly after the holidays, possibly. And then got really good news. My A1C actually went down. Last time I looked at it, it was 7.1, and it's down to 6.9. And I dropped some weight. Not all the weight that I have recently put back on, and you know, I got this fat triple neck going on right now. But so I was excited and happy about that. I think the last time, well, I'm not even going to say the number because it's just, you know, ugh. It was something, okay? And now I'm down to we'll leave it at that. But, you know, a lot of the other testing that they did was for my testosterone levels, which, if you're new to the channel or whatever, one of my overall issues is that I have extremely low testosterone, and so my testosterone is, it's not high, but it's not low. Like, it's 3 points below the low normal area, so it's getting back up there. And some of my other testing, I can't remember all the tests that was done, but they were all good numbers, and my doctor was really happy with that. He has suggested that I start taking this new medication that is supposed to help with appetite control, or appetite suppressant, and weight loss. Now, I've taken other medications like Victoza, and there's another one like Victoza that I tried, and it shuts my my digestive system off. And what I mean by that is I'll take the injection, and I'll eat food like I normally do, you know, doing the breakfast, lunch, and dinner type situation, but my digestive system will shut off to the point where all of that food and stuff will sit on my stomach and start to go septic. and I think that's the right word, sepsis, septic, I don't know. Anyways, it won't digest, and then I get extremely bloated, and I get these really voracious burps from it. And the only way that I found that I can kickstart my system again is by forcing myself to vomit. And I don't like doing that. It being diabetic already and having slight periodontal disease caused by diabetes, I'm having more and more teeth issues. And this tooth back over here is still cracked off almost to the gum line now. And I still need to get that fixed. They fixed the tooth on this side. The only reason I haven't gone back to get that one fixed is because they have to do COVID testing every time that I go in. And last time I went in, the lady stuck the thing so far up my nose that she hit something, and it caused me to like lose my sight for a minute, because it not only did it hurt, but it caused my eyes to start watering really bad and uncontrollably. And when I pulled away from her, she followed me with it, and I almost got out and beat a bitch to death. Like, I told her, I'm like, how dare you do that? You do not follow, you don't follow with it. There's a membrane back there, and if you would have pierced it, that could have, like, ended me or whatever. And she's like, well, I'm just doing what I was told. And I'm like, no one told you to do that. You do not follow the person. So, anyways, that's a whole nother story, but that's why I'm not going to the dentist right now, is because I don't want to have to deal with the COVID testing, and you have to quarantine yourself for 24 to 48 hours before you go in for the testing, and then 24 to 48 hours after you have the testing, or something like that. I can't remember now, but anyways, I don't want to quarantine. There's stuff that I need to do. Like, there's only one of me. There's no one else in my house. So I can't send somebody to the store for me or whatever else, because they all got their own lives and their own issues and their own friend or their own family and whatever else. And, you know, saying, hey, can you go pick up a gallon of milk for me? That's putting a hardship on that person that they don't need. So, yeah. And thankfully right now, knock on wood, hello, thank you, Jesus, whatever we gotta say, it's not hurting. And whenever I do feel it to start to act up a little bit, I've been putting elderberry and honey directly on there. And then the honey that I'm using is actually a garlic infused honey. I call it Hunger because that's what I know it to be. And it's fermented honey, and you just put garlic inside of the honey and let it ferment, and it's like a freaking cure-all. I swear to God, people. And especially if you like move to a new area and you have really bad allergies, if you do it with local raw honey, it has to be local and it has to be raw, and you put the garlic in there and you let it ferment, it will then help you acclimate to the pollens and stuff in the area. And I'm not telling you guys this as a medical professional or whatever. This is strictly homeopathic. This is strictly John Q. Public to John Q. Public, telling you guys what I use, what I do, so on and so forth. So, yeah, so there's all that, and it works for me. The elderberry I made up a year ago, and I actually have 3 different batches kind of brewing. One of them I did in vodka, the other one I did in a glycerin, and I kind of want to try to do one in honey to see what the properties of that's like. But I've been using a lot of the elderberry over the last couple of weeks because I've been feeling a tickle in my throat and just kind of like froggy. So I know I make the best facial expressions and the best sound effects. But anyways, I made up some tea the other night with the elderberry and some of my garlic, and then I put turmeric into the tea and drank that all down. So that was really awesome. And I did that for a whole day. Like, first thing when I woke up in the morning, I had my elderberry, honey, garlic, turmeric. I can't even remember if it was sugar plum. Yeah, it was a sugar plum tea. Best tea in the universe. I freaking love sugar plum tea by Celestial Seasoning, and you can never find the shit in the store. And I found it on Amazon. 2 boxes for $11.99. So I'm like, okay, as soon as I have the ability to do so, I'm gonna go buy myself some of that and stock up on it because addictions, right? So, anyways, I drank that in the morning and got the little like woohoo from it, and then right before I went to bed, I drank that again, and I added about a teaspoon of turmeric to it, and stirred it up really, really well, and drank that down. And so I'm feeling better now. So that's all that really matters, right? But yeah, we are T minus however many days. Like, today's the 19th. So, what is that? 5 more days until Christmas. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Went out with my niece the other day and did some Christmas, or took her to do her Christmas shopping, and I needed to get her one more thing, and I was honest with her. I was like, listen, honey, I can get you that one more thing now, or, whatever, just pick something out. I got about $30 to work with, so, pick out your item and I will buy it for you. So she found this really cute little candle at Cost Plus World Market, I think is what it's called. I always get that store mixed up. But anyways, she found a candle she really liked and got that for her. And then we went to Hot Topic while we were at the mall, and she got me some Funko Pop for my Christmas present, which, if you know me, there's like just half of it, and then there's another shelf right here that's stacked literally floor to ceiling, another shelf stacked floor to ceiling, another shelf that I have Funko on. I have some Funko on a shelf in my living room, and some on like on these bed things that I have stacked up in the corner of my room. Like, there's that one shelf there, and got my t-shirt all crunked up, but yeah, there's that shelf there, and then that one up there. So I got them everywhere. But she got me 3 Funko Pops for Christmas, and she's like, as we're leaving the store, she's like, now you have to wait until Christmas. I'm like, oh, okay, that doesn't matter to me. But she ended up letting me have them sooner, so that was cool. But yeah, just had a really good time with her. And now that she's older and an adult, well, not an adult, she's 19, but I consider 18 to 27 adult teenager. Well, sometimes 25, but yeah, that's like adult teenager. You are kind of responsible for yourself. You don't have to listen to your parents, and you can go do all the things. So yeah, it's like adult teenager. Um, but yeah, I'm so proud of her and all the things that she's accomplished. But anyways, guys, I realize that it is now 25 minutes into this video, so if you're still watching, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but there's just so much that I wanted to get into this, and doing this video right now has really just kind of brought my like energy level up. I was feeling kind of down before I started this, so you know, therapy. Anyways, you know the drill. Comments in the comment section down below. If you need to get a hold of me, hit me up on my email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. You could go check out the blog. Got that all situated. hellocupcakeitsme.com. And you can follow me on other social medias. On Instagram, it's Michael Scott Peterson, SON, not SEN. And follow along on the new Facebook group, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.